When we take on a young person, we really sit down at the interview stage and find out about that individual. Every young person that comes through the doors here at ITEC is treated as an individual, so we will assess every single young person's needs as and when and as a need basis. So if they need help with a language barrier, we'll look at how we can work through that. If they have a disability that we need to accommodate for, maybe if they need wheelchair access, we'll assess that on an individual basis.
Before I started ITEC, I was quite nervous that I was going to be one of the only girls, to which I was right. There was about 13-14 boys in my class and just me, and I thought that I was just going to be overpowered and dominated by all these guys, but I was actually really welcomed. My teacher is also male. He didn't stereotype me thinking I wasn't capable of doing things because I was a girl. If I wanted to answer a question, he gave me a chance. He treated me just as he would anyone else.
I have found that there are a lot of guys working in the industry that we are going into. Coming into ITEC, there's always a lot of guys around doing the different apprenticeships. What we have found doing some of the teamwork that we have to do, that they're very welcoming, they treat us all the same. So it doesn't really make much of a difference, apart from the fact that you do see there are more guys than girls, but we're all the same and we all work together and there's no discrimination I found in that.
As a receptionist here, I don't feel discriminated against. When I first started, my friends would sort of a couple of jokes about being a receptionist and it being a female role, but after a little while that stopped and it just didn't really bother me.
Usually when working with computers, if it's as a hobby, you usually get called geek and nerd and stuff like that. At ITEC, you don't. Everyone's here for the same reason. And again, I work in an academy, so everyone's there because they're smart enough to be there. So they respect me for what I do, I respect them for what they do.
For every 90 lads, we probably have 4 or 5 girls, so it's very, very small numbers. Never ever had, oh, you're a girl, you can't do IT, or what you doing here. It's always like, oh, cool, you know, good on you, you know, well done for going into it. So no, we don't experience any issues at all. So it's a good environment for them.